Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea&Art. I hope you all are well. So let's start today's video. So today is going to be an experimental video. Here I'm using Let's Resin, UV Resin and Blu Tack. So the Blu Tack is something that I was thinking for a long time. I wanted to use this as a silicone mold in a replacement and I wanted to see if it actually works. Today is the first part of that. I might create 1 to 2 videos on this topic, but today is the first one and I want to see if it works or not. So I'm going to take a very little amount of the Blu Tack. So totally excited to see if it's going to work or not. And again, here I'm taking a little bit of Blu Tack here. So I already know it is a very sticky substance, but then at the back of my mind, I am thinking that if I am able to do what I'm thinking, it's going to be really helpful. So what I am doing here is that I am creating some teeny tiny mushrooms, and for my mushroom I'm going to create some base with the Blu Tack. I'm going to roll very little, and today is going to be a very miniature sort of resin art. So I am just making base, and for this I am going to make a shape in this way. You can make any shape you like. I'm just going with the basic one. And then I am going to use this X-Acto knife and I'm going to create the underneath the gills of the mushroom, just like that. And after that I am going to put some of the UV resin on the side, and with the help of a toothpick or any small thing I'm just going to put some drops on top of these Blu Tack molds. I'm going to say that. Here we go. At the moment I'm just making a clear one to start with. And then I will put this directly under the UV light. So one thing is that you need to have a good UV lamp. So I have used the Let's Resin UV lamp and they are amazing. I will link everything in my description. And then this is going under the UV lamp. Yeah, I need to do a little bit of work here. You need to hold each one of them and you want to cure them. So this is not a very beginner friendly tutorial, but believe me, if this works, it's going to create so many cute creations. Meanwhile, some of the mushrooms are curing. I'm just showing you that this is the way you're going to make them. It is a very teeny tiny sort. You can make bigger one as well. So I was thinking of just making smaller one today. So this is how I'm creating it. And after doing that, again, I'm going to put the UV resin on the top. And after doing this, I will put this under the UV lamp. Just making sure that it is perfect from all sides. And then this is going under the UV lamp again. So the first one is cured. Now I need to see if it works. So I am trying my best and I can see it is a bit sticky, but I don't have to panic at the moment because this is first time I'm doing it and there should be some sort of patience here. So I can see that it is coming off nicely. Yeah, there is a little bit of Blu Tack underneath the mushroom, but don't worry, you can take that out of the mushroom with the help of a toothpick or the X-Acto knife. So it might be very fuzzy and fiddly for a lot of people, but sometimes you just like to enjoy and see what other people are creating. And this was an experiment that I really wanted to try, so I am giving it a go. But what I've noticed that it is going to come out, so I was not worrying about that. I am just removing the one that is easy to come, and I want to make some more. And while I was making that, I decided to make glow in the dark. So I am going to mix some glow in the dark powder into the UV resin. So I want to make a mushroom that do glow in the dark. So it is already mixed into the resin. Again, I'm going to make smaller sizes. Some are going to be very teeny tiny sizes. So yeah, here we go. And then I am going to put, again, I'm making the underneath of the mushroom. You don't have to make this. I'm just going with a little realistic here. That's why I'm doing it. And instead of using toothpick, you can just dip this into the resin direct, and it's going to have an even coating. So in this way you get lovely beautiful caps. You can mix mica powder as well into the resin or any other color if you want to make them colorful. I'm just going with a bit different theme this time. And then this goes under the UV lamp one by one. It is a time consuming process, but we will see because I am really excited about the results. So this is the other one again. And instead of coating, as I explained, that I am dipping it into the UV resin and getting an even coating, and then I am going to cure this under the UV lamp. So there is going to be a lot of UV lamp to be used. Now you can see how they are glowing under the UV lamp. One by one I'm holding, and when it has the shape I just leave them like that, and then I kept on making until you are happy. And believe me, I was so carried away with the process that I keep on making one by one. So these are cured now, and again I am going to remove them from the cap. Here we go. A little time consuming process, but with the help of a toothpick or anything pointy you just can remove this. So I am going to speed up the process here, and after removing the bigger part chunks of the Blu Tack, I am going to remove the teeny tiny one as well. So I'm just sharing the process with you, that so you know that it is possible that you can take it out of the cap. And I got really clean caps. Sorry, caps. I said the claps, but these are the caps. And when you make smaller thing, it do take some time. So you can see that I made very small sizes as well, so it is going to take some time. And here I'm just showing you that they are all done now and all clean. So this is the beading wire, or you can say the nylon wire, and I am cutting it. It is a bit on the thicker side, so this is going to be the base of the mushroom. You can cut it into different size. It is flexible, so you can easily use them. So here I'm what I'm doing here. And then I'm going to again use the UV resin, and it is the same UV resin that I mixed the glow in the dark powder. I am dipping it, and then I am going to put them onto the caps like this. And one by one I'm going to cure this under the UV lamp. Again a fiddly process, but believe me, trust the process here. That is what I always do, trust the process. So here there is going to be a lot of UV light. I just want to let you know. So I'm going to hold it, and then I am going to make one by one. So all of these are done now. And then now how to use them. Now there are so many ways you can do that. You can put them under the very small domes. You can make jewelry out of them. So of course something I'm going to try with the Blu Tack again, but today I am taking these vials. These are glass bottles that I got from Hobbycraft, and I'm going to create terrariums today. Being a nature hunter, I always have so many stuff that I really like to use from nature. So these are the sticks that I find, and I thought I'm going to put the mushroom on these sticks in different ways, and then I'm going to add these to the bottles just to create some more interest into the resin project. So a lot of you like these projects when I make them a bit different from doing the normal resin stuff. I just like to do something a bit different. So here I'm just cutting it off, and then from here it's going to be totally what I am thinking. There are so many ways you can make them. So then I have taken out a little bit of moss, and if you can use glue here as well. I am using the UV resin so that I can work fast. You can use glue gun also. So this is the process where I am going to just continue up doing a creative thing here. Some of the mushrooms were giving me so hard time, but still I was so motivated. I just wanted to do this. So for while my artistic piece is curing under the UV lamp, here I have my trinket dish where I have some crystals and some things like that. So some of these are quartz crystals, some amethyst, and some I'm going to add some dry flower for the base. So again, as I explained, that this is really up to you, however you want to decorate yours. So I think it is cured nicely. Now it's time to put this into the glass bottle, and let's see, fingers crossed. I hope nothing gets damaged in the process here. I hope nothing's get broken as well. For this reason, I have used the nylon wire, because if I use the resin instead of the as a base, it might break. So I wanted it to be flexible. I hope I am successful, and let's see if it is going inside. So one thing I did wrong here is that because of those crystals, it is not going down all the way. So I have to take some of the crystals out or push into sides so that I can fix this inside. But you get the idea what I am doing here. So it's done now, yay! And we got a lovely bottle here. And for my second one, I am going to put this as a straight stick, and then I'm going to put all of these in the form of that they are climbing up the stick here in a form here. If I had made into a different design, I could have different sort of mushrooms, but I am working with what I have at the moment. So this is what I'm going for. Just showing you the smallest one. And here we go, again putting up a little bit of moss inside the glass bottle, and then this is going inside. Fingers crossed. I hope I don't damage any of the mushrooms. Very carefully actually I'm putting this, and all done here. Yay, really happy about these. So in the end, I'm happy that my Blu Tack worked and I got some lovely mushrooms out of them. So later on, I'm going to use this in another way as well. So I think these are all done now. I just need to charge them under the UV lamp, as we don't have any sun today. So I think they are charged nicely, and now let's see. Oh wow, so beautiful. And when I saw these, I think you can make jellyfishes as well. Maybe jellyfish in a glass bottle, next project. Do let me know if you are interested to see that. But this is the final look, and I hope you like it and really love this. So everything will be mentioned in my description. So if I do reply sometimes very late, please forgive me, because I am doing some sort of work or something. But please just believe me that I will reply you as soon as possible. So that's it for today, and I hope you liked today's project. And if you did, please do let me know in comments, and also please like, subscribe and share. Thumbs up if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider do so, and take very good care of yourself. Bye bye.